Dr. Jean Watson is an American nursing scholar born in West Virginia and now living in Boulder, Colorado since 1962. She has published numerous works describing her philosophy and theory of human caring, which are studied by nurses in various parts of the world. This is a summary of the fundamentals of the caring theory. The major elements of her theory are the curative factors, the transpersonal caring relationship, and the caring occasion or caring moment. These elements can be seen in our presentation. You have been given a list of these curative factors. See if you can pick them out. I will help you identify them. Mr. Watson, a 25-year-old Caucasian man who has undergone 5 amputations, has returned because the last amputation did not heal properly. The following scenes depict both a caring nurse and an uncaring nurse.
Oh, guess who's back in the hospital? Who? Stumpy. For the 5th time. Wow. I can't believe these patients, they don't take care of themselves. I mean, we tell them every time, take your meds, go to the doctor, get your appointments, get everything looked after. Do they listen? They don't care. So why do we care? I don't care. Let me go see what Stumpy's up to.
This nurse's characteristics go against the curative factors that are represented by Jean Watson's nursing theory.
Mr. Stumpy's back. I am tired of seeing him here.
You know, I'm really concerned about Mr. Watson. This is his second time coming to the hospital in such a short period of time. I'm really concerned. I think we need to get a closer assessment.
Curative factor number 1, the formation of humanistic, altruistic system of values.
Hey, Mr. Watson.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing well.
You doing okay? I'm so sorry you had to come back.
Me too.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Sad.
Sad.
Curative factor number 5, the promotion and acceptance of the expression of positive and negative feelings.
Mr. Smith, we need to assess your I&O.
Okay, what we want you to do is to use this bedpan so we can get some urine from you. Is that okay? Have you used this before? No? Would you like me to come back and show you how to use that? Okay, if you could just, I'm just going to put it right here, and I'm going to come back in about, let's say about 5 minutes. Let me make sure your call bell is within reach. It's right here, okay? So just hold on to that. If you need me, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to go and talk to the nurse, and I'll be back.
Curative factor number 9, assistance with the gratification of human needs. The caring nurse attempts to educate the uncaring nurse about more appropriate ways of assisting with basic needs with an intentional caring consciousness.
Hi, how are you doing? Listen, I am so sorry about that other nurse. I've spoken with her, and her behavior was completely unacceptable. So I just don't want you to worry, okay? I'm going to be taking care of you, all right?
Curative factor number 4, the development of a helping, trusting relationship.
Okay, so the bedpan. Have you used the bedpan before? No, okay, bedpan is just for you to urinate. So the only thing I need you to do is to put your hands on the bed rail, both hands, and as best as you can, you're going to turn over that way, okay? And then I'm going to slip this underneath you as you do that, okay? So I'm just going to roll these down, if that's okay.
Curative factor number 7, the promotion of interpersonal teaching and learning. Watson is one of the few nursing theorists who consider not only the cared for, but also the caregiver. Promoting and applying these caring values in our practice is essential to our own health as well as the patient's. Curative factor number 3, the cultivation of sensitivity to oneself and others. Nurses provide for spiritual needs by opening and attending to spiritual, mysterious, and existential dimensions of one's own life and death. Soul care for self and the one being cared for are important to wellness. Curative factor number 2, the installation of faith and hope. Curative factor number 10, the allowance for existential phenomenological forces. Here the nurse is engaging in a genuine teaching learning experience that attends to unity of being and meaning, attempting to stay within the patient and family's frame of reference. Curative factor number 7, the promotion of interpersonal teaching learning. Creative use of self and all ways of knowing as part of the caring process, to engage in artistry of caring, healing practices. Such as distraction as a tool to alleviate the patient's pain. Curative factor number 6, the systematic use of the scientific problem-solving method for decision-making. The patient makes the nurse realize the importance of Gene Watson's caring values based on respecting and preserving human dignity. Hearing how other people's reactions affect him, the nurse understands more than ever that Mr. Watson and his environment are interrelated. Although caring takes too much time, according to some people, the nurse found through experience that focusing on the patient's priorities and meaning will often help them participate more actively in their healing process. Therefore, even though more time is taken initially, eventually more time is saved in caring for the patient. Curative factor number 8, the provision for a supportive, protective, and corrective mental, physical, sociocultural, and spiritual environment.